Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today's adventure, we're doing the Sewards. Well, we're not doing Seymour, but we're doing the Sewards. We got Mark, Dan, and Buddy Dave's back. Hi Dave.
Hello.
And Buddy.
We're and Buddy actually. There's
Buddy Dave and
Buddy Dave and Buddy. We're gonna do a planned overnight this time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sounds good. So stick around, it's gonna be fun. So, Buddy and Daisy have pretty much done this trail 7 times already. Dogs are so weird. I'm not sure why they do it. Running back and forth, back and forth. And they are significantly less tired when we get to camp at the end of the day than we are. Must be nice to have 4 legs.
Watch as the 80 kid Woodswalker actually takes a moment to look at a freaking map.
That's the wrong map. Kidding, I'm kidding.
Map
What were you
slide.
gonna say?
Map
The one
slide.
thing we always know is that the sign is wrong.
The sign and the maps are wrong. All right, we made it to the junction that heads off to Calkins Brook or Calkins Creek, whatever. We're gonna head that way and look for an awesome campsite. So there's one actually right there that looks pretty awesome. Maybe we'll set up there, but this says there's a lean-to or lean-tos that way. We're gonna check the map real quick and see if that's reasonable. And if it is, cool, we'll set up at the lean-tos. If not, we'll set up over here. So, cool. Alrighty, we decided not to take the campsite that is right next to the trail junction, but walked probably, I don't know, 400, 500 feet, saw a cairn on the trail, checked it out, and this is where we're sleeping tonight. So we're gonna set up camp here and maybe grab a quick snack and make our way out to the Calkins Brook Trail up to the Sewards. So we're gonna set up camp and start the rest of the day, I think. Took us a few minutes, but we got camp set up. We're gonna explore this camp later because with Dave's setup, it's a little different than what we're normally seeing. But we got Dan and me over there in the hammocks, and we've segregated the filthy ground dwellers right here at the campfire, and they get to stay over there. We'll have dueling snores on this side and dueling dogs on this side. It should be interesting. But now it's time to get to the bucket cairn and start making our way up the Sewards. Let's go. Very quickly we made it to the bucket cairn, and we could continue going that way if we wanted to go to the Calkins Creek lean-tos or Calkins Brook lean-tos. I don't remember what it's called. We don't want to go that way. We actually want to go up the mountain, which means we're going that way. So now we start what I will say is the difficult part of the trek, where we go up the side of a mountain, crossing the creek multiple times, and we sweat our own sweat. But hopefully it's all worth it in the end, because I hear and I've seen pictures of the views and they're incredible. So are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
I have to say, when you said bucket cairn, this is not what I was expecting, but I also don't know how else one would describe this.
Yeah.
It is a bucket.
We just came from that way. There's a small cairn. There's a large one right here. And if you look, the trail goes that way. So don't continue on this side of the brook. We walked that way for maybe a minute and we realized that we need to cross right over here. So that's where we go. Thanks, Vanna Dan. we've been climbing about a half hour, 40 minutes ish, and it's time for lunch. So we found a nice log and some rocks. We're gonna make ourselves at home, grab a quick bite, breathe a little bit, stretch out the legs, and then continue the climb up the hill. So far, it's been pretty constant up, I would say, but really pleasant, dare I say. What do you guys think so far?
I think that this is a lovely hike, but I enjoyed Alan.
Broken. What about you, Dave?
I'm definitely feeling it, but it is not the easiest high peak I've done. I can say that already.
It's a good thing he clarified that, because otherwise we'd turn around and go back to the car.
Apparently, I am known for having some bad luck with that statement.
Sometimes. So, just a quick recap, then we'll get Mark's opinion. Dave, the last high peaks that Mark and I did with Dave was the Santa Ononis, and I'll link it right up there. But you should definitely go check out the 46 of 46 podcast, where James interviewed me about our unexpected overnight on the side of Panther Mountain. It was an interesting event, a very good learning experience, and it did not ruin friendships, so
No, it
that's
didn't.
good.
And
But-
it's the reason that Jay got to buy a hiking toy.
yeah. Again, you listen to the podcast. It's awesome. Highly recommend it. It's a long one, so maybe listen to it on your way up to the high peaks. But yeah, we're gonna get some lunch. Oh, Mark, what did you think so far of the trail?
It's really. Oh, I don't like cursing anything, but it really hasn't been that bad so far. It's up, but it's gradual up, and that's okay. We're not burning it. But again, with Dan, I didn't think Alan was as worse as some of the others. So
These guys, I don't know about these guys. I'm hungry, so we're gonna get some food. Alrighty, lunch is over. We are on the move again. According to the map and the GPS, we're actually about halfway up. So we should start to see a bit more elevation now. And then we get to the junction. How about that? We just filtered right here. I think this is the last time we crossed the brook, so wanted to make sure we cameled up, got enough water so that when we get on the ridgeline, we don't dehydrate. But now it's time to finish up this leg of the climb. Let's get going. Go.
Up on, let's go.
Come on, Daisy. Come on.
you can do it. Jump it.
Come on.
She might be worried you're
She
in the
might
way.
be worried you're in the way, actually.
All right, yeah, you move up.
Go ahead.
Come on, Daisy.
All right, I'll go first. But don't try to chase me while I'm up on here.
Wow, thanks for making that super easy looking.
Daisy, go.
Come on. You can do it. You do it all the time. Get a running start. Hop, hop. 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 Really?
I got you a daughter. Merry Christmas.
All right, we made it to the junction between Seward Trail, which Seward right there, looking all majestic and far and difficult.
There's a lot
And
of
we're gonna-
walks to Seward.
Yeah, there's
Tell me
a
how you really feel.
there's a lot of up that way. And then this is the trail that we're gonna be taking to Donaldson and then hop over to Emmons, or Emmons, however we're saying it today. I like long E's.
I've said Emmons every day. I
Yeah.
don't know what's wrong with you.
I always say Emmons.
Yeah, see, there we go. Emmons. We're going with Emmons because it counts. So yeah, we're gonna quick hit Donaldson, make our way over to Eamon Emmons. And then we'll be back here lickety split before you know it. It's actually going to probably be an hour or so, but we'll see. Let's go.
He does it anyway.
Good news, I made it. Bad news, you're on your own.
Guess I'm next, huh? Well, the little hop, skip, and a jump from the junction up to Donaldson is interesting. This is pretty awesome. This is real mountain climbing.
I'm gonna fall on camera.
We took a little offshoot before we got to the actual Donaldson summit. Look at this view. It is bananas in a good way. Holy smokes. Gorgeous.
I don't see any bananas.
All right.
More than all right.
Nice. Nice.
It's been a long time.
Well, we're not on one yet.
Close enough.
We got another look out here on our way to the Donaldson sign. Wow. Holy smokes. So, at that second lookout, I turn around and I see there's a cardboard sign with Donaldson written on it. There's supposed to be a wooden sign with, yellow lettering, but maybe somebody stole it. That's a huge bummer, but that's cool. We made it. That's excellent. That's number 33 for Mark and I. Number 19 for Dave. 21 for Daisy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Daisy, good job.
15 for Buddy.
15 for Buddy. And Dan, well, again, Dan's already a 46er and he chooses to come out here and do these again. Sick. Sick man. Actually, this was not a bad hike.
No.
We're going to hang out, take a couple pictures real quick, and then we got to make our way over to Eamons so we can come back this way and figure out what we're doing about that beast right there. Woo, boy. The trek from Donaldson to Eamons is a smidge muddy and a bit of up and down, but kind of makes sense based off of the fact that to become a 46 high peak, there has to be a certain distance and prominence between the next closest mountain. So we got about a mile. All right, that was a good one. Before we get to the summit of Eamons, I think we descend a couple hundred feet and then ascend a couple hundred feet. Hey, cool, look at this swamp. I think Dave went the hard way.
Yep.
I'm gonna go the way Mark went.
Not a fan.
Making our way to Eamons, again, however you want to say it. Leave it in the comments below. But look, you see Long Lake out there. It's real pretty. Some good views out here. Some good views. Oh, look, found a wild Dave. Talk about good views. That's where we're heading. You see that little nub right there? Yeah. That's the mountain that we are going to climb. But we don't get to go the easy way and levitate. We have to go way down there and then back up. Because the Adirondacks. We made it to the top of Eamons, and that is number 34 Yes, we are within 12, my friend. That's pretty awesome. And you're at 21 now, right?
20.
20.
20. Hey, look at that. 20. That works. Very, very cool. And Buddy's at 16. And Daisy's at 21.
2.
Or 22. Damn it, there's so many numbers.
Numbers are hard.
It was a pretty interesting climb down from Donaldson.
I think it's going to be an amazing climb back up to Donaldson.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. It is late in the afternoon. It is it's after 4 right now, so we have decided as a collective that we are going to bail on Seward and come back and get that some other time. Maybe when we come back and do Seymour, we'll stay down by Ward Brook Lean-To and hit up both mountains that weekend. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Resistance was futile.
Resistance was futile. Yeah, but it's okay. I think we're all in good spirits.
Yeah.
We're all healthy. We're all happy. Nothing's broken. And we are going to get down this mountain and back to camp well within a reasonable time, I think. So, hey, congratulations, guys. Crushed it. Not too bad.
Hooray!
Let's move.
Hoorah!
We are making our way back to Donaldson from Emmons, and I don't think the video I took when we were coming down this did it any justice. Look at this scramble. That's pretty awesome. Those guys got up, so I'm hoping we can. Otherwise, Dave and I live here now.
I'll believe it when it's over.
Well, we are making our way to Donaldson. We're just about there. There's a nice little lookout rock. It's a one-at-a-time rock, so once I get up there, I will show you the view. But, yeah, this is nice. Wind's blowing.
2 dogs and 1 person.
Wind's blowing. It's gorgeous out. We're kind of racing. There's a small rainstorm right that way, kind of over Long Lake right now. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is definitely worth a little climb, a little scramble. This view is awesome. 360 degrees, folks. There's Donaldson. Seward's behind it. Oh, man. Pretty. All right, guys. That was awesome. But yeah, I'm with Buddy. Let's go.
Good boy. I'm so proud.
All right, so we're standing on the top of Donaldson again and looking around and enjoying the view before we make a beeline back to camp. But we noticed that's the Santanoni Range, which is hilarious because the last time Dave was hiking with Mark and I in the high peaks, it was on that range over there. And I think if we could, I don't know, zoom in, that is a panther right there.
So just going down the other side is where we ended up camping.
Yeah, on the other side of that mountain, right there, is where we ended up having our unplanned overnight. That's adorable.
That was a pretty loose definition of camping, but I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I mean, others would consider it a long stop at night to take a nap.
Yes, that's exactly, a nap. That was appropriate, but yeah, that was funny, noticing that and being here with Dave. It's good. All right, guys, let's roll. We made it back down to the brook. Moving slow, knees are kind of achy, and it's slick, and there's a lot of pretty crazy boulders on this particular section. The rest of the way down the trail is actually not too bad. A little bit rooty, but pretty nice woods walking, I think, downhill. So, Dan, what are we doing?
We're gonna filter water. It's my favorite thing.
Bum, 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 filter in the water. But we figure if we do this now, the sun's out, the sun is going down, but we still have some light. Be able to do this quick, filter up all the water, and get to camp, where we're going to make some dinner, because I'm hungry. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to put the camera away since it's getting a little dark, and I want to kind of focus on making sure we don't die on the trail. We'll take the camera back out at camp, and hopefully be happy. All right, Dan and I made it back to camp, and we're gonna sit for a minute and then probably get some campfire started. Dave and Mark are making their way back here to camp from the bucket cairn. Dan and I were feeling pretty good, so we just put on the afterburners. Got here, told the guys we'd set up the campfire so they have something nice warm to come into. I'm tired. It's been a long day, and it wasn't a lot of miles. I would say, I think we did, what, 13 miles total?
Sounds about right, yeah.
We did orphan Seward, unfortunately. But, you know, hey.
You say orphan, I say we have an excuse to come camping again.
That's a solid point. We do have another excuse to come out here. But yeah, it was a good day. We had some incredible views, but it is definitely time for some fire and some food, because I'm feeling it right now. All right. Dave and Mark made it back only about 20 minutes after us, which is awesome. So we've got fire going, and we're all getting our stuff together to make some dinner. So how you feeling, Dave?
I'm here. I'm feeling good now. That last mile, that was rough.
Well, there you go. You made it. How about you, Mark? How do you feel?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah?
Solid.
Solid. Dan, now that we've had a moment to rest after running up the hill, how do you feel?
Fantastic. The knee with the brace is a little on the sore side, but hey, you know.
You made it. Nobody died.
Made it. Nobody died.
The dogs are
Tired.
feeding, and they are tired. They start out the day really, happy and jumpy, and
And running a quarter of a mile down the trail, and then running back,
Yeah.
and then running down.
now at the end of the day, they are very much underfoot and ready to sleep. So, good pups. But we're gonna call it a night tonight, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. We have survived another night sleeping in the wilderness. I love it. Last night was actually a bit more eventful than previous camping trips because, yeah, that's part of my webbing. Totally had a fray in it that I didn't notice, and I ended up on the ground at like almost 2 o'clock this morning. Had to figure out a way to make this work and hope and pray it actually held. It did, so I was only on the ground once. I didn't stay there because I'm not a filthy ground dweller. See those guys over there? Yeah, they like to sleep on the dirt. But yeah, it was an interesting evening. A lot of little critters moving around, but awesome night. Not too cold, perfect sleeping weather. Got a fire going, get some breakfast, and hang out because we got no plans today, which is nice, other than go home. But we don't have
Dan's gonna do Seymour.
Yeah. No, he's not.
Dan's already done it. Dan doesn't need to do it again.
Yeah.
Dan, however, loves to torment his friends who still need to do things.
Yeah. Well, it's a good collection of group guys we've got in this group. So every backpacking trip we've done, I kind of show you what everybody's sleeping in. Me, Dan, and Mark, we have the same setup, but this is our first planned overnight with Dave. So he's got his own setup that I want him to share with us.
I wanna make it clear that this was back up to a lean-to I thought we were gonna go to that we didn't. So normally I would bring a tent, but in the interest of always having a place to stay dry-ish, this is actually just the ground tarp from one of my tents and a hastily set up, I would say, pseudo good lean-to. I probably could have angled this down a little bit had I been more into it. But place for Buddy to sleep, place for me to sleep, and it kept the dew off all the stuff, so that was good. And then my pack was in a homemade pack cover that I'm still testing.
That's awesome, man.
That's a very cool setup. Nice job, dude. I like the pack cover too. That's pretty wicked. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you were comfortable?
Very comfortable.
Excellent.
Well, as comfortable as a ground dweller can be.
See? You know what's funny about Dave? He actually likes hammock camping too. So.
But I have this guy here who I think he would lose his marbles if he couldn't be touching me while we sleep. So.
Yeah. Buddy's a little needy, but he's a good boy. Nice. Thanks, Dave. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, food's almost ready. So we were just about done packing up camp, and I wanted to bring you guys down to see this amazing brook that camp is near. Holy smokes. This is beautiful down here. Nice, cold, refreshing water. Oh, look. That is not a dog print. That's pretty cool. Very, very nice down here. Easy to filter. It just washed up. It was good. I was glad for it. Yeah, we'll miss it. A really nice campsite. So if you're thinking of doing the Sewards, hey, check it out. It's not too bad. Pretty sweet. Also, look at this over here. Looks like there was a bridge over here. Coming across, maybe? Maybe part of the old horse trail. Huh, we'll see. Yeah, gorgeous though. Definitely recommend checking it out. Back up to camp, and we're gonna strap the packs on and walk back to the car. Alrighty, we packed up camp. We are on our way back to the car, which is a short hop, skip, and a jump from our site, which is, I'm happy about that. It is just about noon, so we were very lackadaisical this morning, but comfortable, happy, enjoyed each other's company. It's good stuff, man. So we'll walk this little bit back to the car. We'll catch up with you there. Yay! Congratulations to us. We made it back to the parking lot, which was never really a question, but that means the trip's over, so it's kind of a bummer, I suppose. But we had a great trip. What'd you think, Mark?
I think it was bad. They were fairly straightforward hikes, a little muddy, but inclined. But it was an Adirondack peaks. I don't rate them anywhere near any of my worst hikes.
Yeah. Dan, you had a chance to redo them, and what did you think this time?
Actually,
Not in the rain.
Not in the rain, not in the crappy weather, and I think I approve.
Nice.
They definitely raised in my esteem.
Awesome. Bet the views were pretty good. Dave, what did you think, man?
Well, it's my first high peaks in almost 3 years. It kicked my butt. But it's a good butt-kicking feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
Awesome. Buddy and Daisy are also very happy, and I had a great time. Mark and I were at 34 high peaks. Getting close, man. We're closing in. We got a couple more coming up in a few weeks maybe, and yeah, it's good. We're going to continue the adventure. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed recording it. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy outdoor adventure, hiking, gear, all that good fun stuff that we do, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That'd be really great. But most importantly, I hope that we've inspired you to get outside and do something awesome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.